What if I told you there's keyboard options other than Wooting, but for less? Something equipped with familiar gamer-focused features like Hall effect switches, rapid trigger, SOCD, and a web-based UI. Meet the Pulsar PCMK2HE. Priced at $159.95, we're going to find out if this is a true alternative to Wooting's lineup. Disclaimer, Pulsar sent me this keyboard for review. Pulsar has zero input on my content. Everything you're about to hear are my own original thoughts and opinions. Something I want to point out is Pulsar is always on point with providing top-tier packaging. They really go the extra mile and make you feel like you're getting something really special. I always find it hard to recycle these boxes. They're always so hard to recycle, guys. Why do you do this to me? Inside the box, we'll find a USB-C to USB Type-A cable, a switch keycap puller tool, a branded sticker, the manual, a keyboard pouch, and the PCMK2HE. There are a few details that are striking about this 10 keyless board that really stick out to me. First, check out this custom nameplate. Now, I'd like to point out that I had no idea that this would be customized for me when they sent it over, but man, we finally did it, chat. We're in the big leagues now. People notice us. The ID plate is magnetically attached and removable. You can have your very own custom ID tag created. Now, this little tag sells for $5, and I think that's a fair price. The entire design of this board is very sleek and minimal. We have 87 piano-like inspired double-shot PBT keycaps that appear floating from side profiles. They have zero shine-through, but are high quality with a semi-textured feel. These switches are the Gateron Pulsar magnetic switches. I'm assuming that's a team up. These are linear dual rail switches with an adjustable actuation between 0.1mm to 4mm. They require an initial gram force of 30 for actuation and have minimal stem wobble. The stabs are plate mounted and came with the proper amount of lube. Always like to see lube, guys. Love it. I found them both very reliable so far. The LEDs are south facing on the board, and since the switches aren't pinned, you can change the orientation from north facing to south facing.
Why would anybody do that?
Well, my dear students, since there are keyboard purists who spend more money on keycaps than their children, they'll prefer a south-facing LED and switch to maximize their keycap compatibility.
It's true.
I do wish Pulsar kept a north-facing LED since we can easily swap the switch orientation. My reasoning is, if you are someone who liked this board and you wanted to swap out the keycaps with something with shine through, then you would be sorely disappointed. Most keycap legends are on the top left of the board, so if the LED is on the bottom, you won't really get any illumination of your key. This isn't for everyone, and I'm sure there will be people who disagree with me, but I think my solution would make the most people happy. And since we're talking about RGB, we get 44 RGB preset profiles that are changeable via the FN key shortcuts. Without the RGB shine through, they more or less just outline the keycap, which I mean, it's fine for me. This keyboard does have a sleek, minimalist appearance after all. If the presets aren't for you, each LED is individually addressable through the webui software, and we're going to talk about that more in a little bit. It is worth mentioning that you can install aftermarket HE switches into this board, so if you're someone who likes to tinker with your keyboards, or if you just prefer a specific switch, you can easily swap them out. Hey, I just want to say disassembling these keyboards and filming it takes a lot of time. I try to get all the facts straight for you guys, so do me a favor, hit that sub button. I pledge to you. I pledge to you. I'll do a good job. On the back, we'll find a transparent plastic shell with the Pulsar branding along with adjustable feet, giving us 3 different typing profiles and a cherry keycap orientation. This is probably the most common typing profile used. If you're not sure what you prefer or what your current keyboard is, check out keycaps.info and you'll be able to compare all the different typing profiles. Being of partial plastic construction, the weight comes in at a modest 963 grams. The board is assembled in the typical sandwich fashion. We have the CNC aluminum top plate, a sound dampener, the PCB, sound absorbing foam, more dampening material, and the bottom of the case. The PCMK is constructed as a tray-mounted PCB, which, I'll be honest, that's not my favorite method, but that doesn't take away from the quality of this keyboard. Since Pulsar went with a plastic case, I think it helps the acoustic sound profile just a bit. Usually the combination of a tray mount plus aluminum top will yield a pingy sound, but I think they landed on a clack sound, and something on par, if not better, than a metal case counterpart. But you guys tell me, how's the sound? For gaming, this thing was awesome. There are a ton of different HE features to take advantage of to assist potatoes like me in competitive lobbies. We'll get that true 8K polling as well. The features I used the most while gaming were rapid trigger and the custom actuation points per key on the board. And you can address all of these through the webui. The software has the funniest name in the world to say. It's called Bimbap. On Bimbap, we can use the webui to create 3 different typing profiles and assign some of those nifty HE features to them. We can adjust per key actuation, turn on rapid trigger, which again, rapid trigger is a huge advantage. It lets you actuate the key before it fully resets. We have quick tap, which is just SOCD, or simultaneous opposing cardinal direction. And be careful with that one. That will get you banned in CSGO. That basically allows one input to override the other when you're counter-strafing in games. And we get full RGB customization. Overall, I'm excited to see that Pulsar listened to the community and joined the webui master race. But it does feel like this is still in early development. There are quality of life adjustments to be made, but this is a very good and a very big first step. So good on you, Pulsar. Bimbap. We get a 2-year warranty period with Pulsar, which is standard issue in my opinion. It's actually refreshing since the last bit of keyboards we looked at all offered a 1-year warranty, which is subpars. So it's great to see that Pulsar is committed to maintaining a standard for consumers and their community. So good with the 2-year warranty, guys. Overall, slaps hood of keyboard. I think you get a ton of value at a reasonable price. Now, for comparison, the Wooting 80HE sells for $200, and Pulsar came out of nowhere and said, hold my keyboard, and gave us an 80% HE build with a webui at an extremely competitive price. If you're someone who's been looking for a Wooting alternative, and I know a few of you are out there since I read every comment. I know it's pathetic. I read every single comment, guys. Then this might be the one for you. Even if you don't like it, Pulsar has a 30-day return period with all their keyboards and mice, so you know you're covered. Bimbap. Thank you for watching. As always, I hope you learned something, and until next time, GG.